1997, Papua New Guinea stood on the brink of chaos. A secret deal, foreign mercenaries, and a bold military rebellion led to one of the most defining moments in the nation's history, the Sandline Crisis. This is the story of how political ambition, military resistance, and public outrage collided to reshape Papua New Guinea forever. Section 1. The Bougainville Conflict, the root cause. The Sandline Crisis has its roots in the Bougainville Conflict, a civil war that erupted in 1988 over the Panguna copper mine. Located in the heart of Bougainville, this mine was operated by an Australian company, Rio Tinto, but its profits bypassed the local people. The environmental damage and economic inequalities led to an armed uprising by the Bougainville Revolutionary Army, or BRA, led by figures like Francis Ona. For nearly a decade, the PNG Defense Force struggled to defeat the BRA. The war left thousands dead and displaced many more. By the mid-1990s, the government was desperate for a solution. Section 2. The Sandline Deal, a desperate gamble. In January 1997, Prime Minister Sir Julius signed a $36 million contract with Sandline International, a UK-based private military company led by Tim Spicer. The plan? To hire foreign mercenaries to train the PNG Defense Force and launch operations against the BRA. This deal was kept secret, but in February, the media uncovered it. The reaction was explosive. Many Papua New Guineans, including high-ranking officials, saw the use of mercenaries as a betrayal of the nation's sovereignty. Protests broke out in Port Moresby and beyond as the public demanded answers. Section 3. Jerry Singirok, the turning point. Amid the turmoil, one man emerged as the face of resistance, Brigadier General Jerry Singirok, the commander of the Papua New Guinea Defense Force. On March 16, 1997, Singirok made a bold move. He ordered the arrest of the Sandline mercenaries, publicly denounced the government, and called for the resignations of Prime Minister Julius, Deputy Prime Minister Chris Haiveta, and Defense Minister Matthias Ijape. Singirok's defiance marked a turning point in the crisis. For the first time, the military sided with the people, further isolating the government. Section 4. Public protests and political fallout. Protests erupted across the country, with students, unions, and citizens demanding the resignation of Julius. The capital, Port Moresby, became the epicenter of unrest, with thousands taking to the streets. Facing immense pressure, Sir Julius temporarily stepped aside as Prime Minister, but the damage was done. By June 1997, in the wake of national elections, his government was voted out of power, marking the end of his tenure as leader. Section 5. The Aftermath, a Nation Rebuilds. The Sandline Crisis had far-reaching consequences. The mercenaries were sent home, and the contract was canceled. But more importantly, the crisis paved the way for peace in Bougainville. In 1998, a ceasefire was brokered, and in 2001, the Bougainville Peace Agreement was signed. This granted Bougainville autonomy and a future referendum on independence, which was held in 2019, with an overwhelming vote for independence. Section 6. Legacy of the Sandline Crisis. The Sandline Crisis remains one of the most pivotal moments in Papua New Guinea's history. It exposed the dangers of outsourcing national security, underscored the power of public opposition, and demonstrated the importance of military accountability. Brigadier General Jerry Singirok became a symbol of integrity for standing up to the government. Sir Julius, while criticized at the time, later reflected on the crisis and its lessons in his political memoirs. From the ashes of crisis came a stronger, more united Papua New Guinea. The Sandline Crisis is a reminder of the resilience of the nation and its people, proof that even in the darkest of times, the power of unity and justice can prevail. Thank you for watching. If you found this story insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the history and culture of Papua New Guinea.